Alrighty, welcome to part 2 where we are doing the hair for day 1 competition. So we're starting off with just a straight part, lining up with about the middle of the eyebrow and going straight back. And here we are taking another part that goes about 2 inches back, and we're just pulling this straight down to the ear. So she's going to be pulling that aside and then going again about 2 inches up again and pulling it straight back towards your shoulder to make a second part, because we are going to be taking this braid across the forehead and towards the ear. And here she's just taking the excess hair and putting it into a ponytail, because at this point it's just really getting it out of your way. Alright, to begin the braid, she's basically just combing out the hair to make sure that you're not getting all tangled as you start. So she's just going to be combing it forward, and again, if you have really thin, silky hair, braiding is going to make it hard. So here she's just adding a little bit of hairspray to give it that texture and make it easier to work with. So she's going to be making, not a part, but she's just going to be making a starting point, probably about an inch from where your original part is, and splitting it into 3 and doing a simple French braid down to your ear. Alright, and for this part, she's just pulling the braid down a little bit far, and she's taking it off the head just so it's easier for you to put in a ponytail. Please don't mind the rubber band that we're using right now. We couldn't find a little elastic, but yeah, those little like clear elastic or black bands would probably work best for this, just simply because it'll like make it invisible. Here she's just explaining how if you have the flyaways, which everyone is naturally going to have, just take a few bobby pins to those pieces and get it as close as you can to that braid to really hide those flyaways. Alright, now once we have the braid, which is the hardest part of this look, you're just going to be pulling back all of that excess hair into a ponytail about 2 inches up from the bottom of your hairline. And here she's just really making sure that she takes her comb and gets all those bumps out of her head, because we want a nice smooth look when it comes to this ponytail. So again, yep, she's adding some hairspray to, and again going over it a third time, making sure it's nice and smooth, pretty, shiny, and then she's just placing in that ponytail holder. Okay, so now comes the cuff. And in a second. Sorry. She's making sure she's combing out all those tangles in the ponytail because that'll make it easier for this part. So yes, here comes the cuff. We're going to be putting this in straight. What my mother recommends is that you put in the cuff first with this Velcro and wrap it around the hair tie that you've already placed in your hair, and then continue to put that elastic around the ponytail. So you're going to lay it flat across, lay one side down, and then wrap it around to secure it. And then take that ponytail and then just run it through your hair as you normally would. And then just kind of tuck it in there, make it hidden. Next, we're going to be placing the flower in. So with this flower, it's just a clip-on hair. Make sure when you're putting it in to make sure we're not seeing that clip, that we're pushing it down towards the neck rather than up towards the ceiling. Because once you put it up the ceiling, you're going to be seeing that clip, and it's just going to make it like shiny and not as close to the head as you'd probably like. Almost put it towards an angle, not quite at the top of the cuff. As you can see, it just kind of gives it that cute little flower look. And then here, we didn't do it in this recording, but there will be pictures. We're going to be curling the ponytail then as well.